And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. On the court for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Will be topping out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's McConnell in at the point. Mathurin, good.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Both good from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points. I mean, he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Siakam. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Well, at that mid-range, Siakam has a nice face-up game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He sinks the 11-footer.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
It's good from long range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
That's it, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Now, here's McConnell. Toppin misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting to it.
There's Siakam following the score by Oklahoma City. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, with great length and movement skills, Siakam is a load inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Siakam hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Thunder have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Williams finds Dort. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by McConnell. And they're on the break. Throws it up high. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Dort. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Williams for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Over in the corner, Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Goes up on the high post. Again, Oklahoma City. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stretch for the Thunder?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Now Caruso. Dort a screen on Siakam. 5 on the clock. Caruso, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Catherine passes to Siakam. Over Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Williams sets a screen for Dort from past the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's Nembhard on the wing, covered by Wiggins, and it's Mathurin missing. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam the bounce pass. Mathurin, good.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Mathurin. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
And he knocks down the first one.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Wiggins. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers trail by 4. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Neesmith. Pass to Turner, and there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 4, taken away by Williams.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Neesmith. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner, and it's denied. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Neesmith has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Siakam. Turner trying to free himself up.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort misses.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. It's Williams, high post. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now here's Turner. The three, Siakam. And the rejection by Holmgren. Siakam against Holmgren. 4 on the clock. To tie it up. Another miss by Siakam.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
It's Dort on the wing. Halliburton finds Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. So it's the Thunder now. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton with it. Now Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Holmgren can't hit. And it's Indiana's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And it's Halliburton missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And Indiana shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. .146 left in the 4th. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team. the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. They pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Siakam. Over Holmgren. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 23 points for Siakam. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. With some arc, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jump.
Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. For three, Siakam. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
.51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to one. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Siakam craving that. He wants you to come get it.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by two. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off on the layup.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Outside, Dort. This one for 3. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.